Hey, what's up guys, and welcome to Bot Camp, where one bot teaches other bots how to play less like a bot. In today's video, we'll talk about how to watch streamers to get better at Fortnite. You might be thinking, wait, what? What do you mean how to watch streamers? A lot of you are watching Booga, Ninja, Nate Hill, or Myth, and you're thinking you're going to pull off the same things that they do. In this video, we're going to specifically talk about what you should be watching for when you watch Fortnite streams so that you can become a better player yourself. Even though I'm targeting console and controller players, the majority of this video is relevant for pretty much anyone on any platform, so stick around even if you're a PC player. First, I'll talk about why if you're serious about getting better, you need to be watching streamers play as much as you can. Second, I'll talk about how to watch your favorite streamers in order to actually get better. And lastly, I'll go through a few of my personal favorite streamers and why I think they're great streamers to watch for console and controller players specifically. If you like the video, I hear the easiest way to increase your KD and get more victory royales is by clicking the like and subscribe buttons below. In addition, let me know in the comments who your favorite Fortnite streamers are and why you like watching them. Okay, so let's get right into it. One of the best Fortnite YouTubers, It's Jarian, talks in multiple videos about how one of the easiest ways to get better at Fortnite is by improving your game sense. What this means is that a lot of us will struggle with aim and missing shots, scuffing builds, and botching edits. However, these are all mechanical mistakes that take lots of hours of practice and grinding to get better at. Game sense is simply learning to play smarter, putting ourselves in better positions to succeed in every single game. This is probably the biggest advantage to watching streamers. Just by watching pros or even players that are just really good, you'll quickly notice how they do a lot of little things that you can adopt into your game. It's easy to pick up things like when to fight for high ground, when to rotate, when to pick a fight, and when to run away. Notice I'm using the word when here and not how. The biggest difference between creative warriors and actual good players is that good players know when to use all of the mechanics they've practiced and are focused on playing smarter and not necessarily better. You see it all the time, the creative warrior who practices builds and aiming relentlessly, but it just doesn't seem to translate into actual games. If this is you, then you probably need to spend more time watching and absorbing how the pros play and when they use specific plays. This leads us to our second point, and that's knowing how to watch streamers and pros to improve our own play. While it can be fun to watch Booga spin ramps at light speed and style on players over and over again, you're probably not going to learn much by watching him play. Why? Because Booga's level of mechanical skill is probably light years ahead of yours, and the majority of plays he's making are not things that you can emulate. I've been a baseball coach and instructor for almost 10 years, and I can tell you there's nothing worse than a parent coming to you and talking about how they watched YouTube videos of Bryce Harper and Albert Pujols hitting and tried to teach their kid the same mechanics. Fortnite is the same way. If you're not already a pro or really good, don't think you're going to regularly pull off the same plays that the pros do. This means that by watching Ninja or Booga or high-level players, you're probably not going to learn too many things that you can actually practically apply to the way that you play the game. So wait, am I contradicting myself here? I'm telling you that you should watch pros play to get better, but that you're not going to get better by watching pros? What I'm saying here is you need to know what you're looking for, and to exhibit this, let's watch a clip from the trap god himself, SypherPK.
Whoa, why was he looking for the shot there, bro? Yes, sir.
In this clip, Sypher's wall gets shot out behind him and he pulls off an absolutely insane trap kill by placing a ramp, then a trap on the ceiling, then flips the ramp so the player is stuck underneath the trap. This all happens in less than 2 seconds. Now, if we're all being honest with ourselves, 99.9% of us can't make this play. However, the second kill Sypher gets in this clip is what we're focused on. For this kill, he's simply boxed up and waits for the player to drop beside his box. He makes one simple corner edit and places a trap on the ceiling above them. This play specifically doesn't require a ton of mechanical skill and was something that anyone can do with a single corner edit and right hand peek. The point here is that when you watch your favorite streamers, look for plays they make that you could feasibly pull off with your level of mechanics and try and emulate them. When they make crazy pro level plays like the first trap kill, just tip your cap, pull your jaw off the floor, and keep watching. And this leads us to our last point, which is finding streamers that match your style of play so that you can learn more faster. Remember when I said you shouldn't watch Booga? Well, it's not because Booga isn't entertaining or super fun to watch, it's that most of the time he's making plays that you or I simply cannot make. As console players or even controller players on PC, you should be watching streamers that also play on controller. Perhaps the most well-known controller player and maybe one of the most entertaining in the business is Nickmercs. When you watch his stream, pay close attention to how he moves and where he positions himself to get shots off in build fights. Because Nick has some of the best controller aim in the world, try to focus on plays where he doesn't rely on insane aim to win a fight. In addition, he lands and tilted a lot, which gives you a great opportunity to see how he moves to dodge shots and win shotgun battles. I know that my movement has greatly improved just by watching Nick's streams, like this clip here where I dodge 3 straight shotgun shots. Another great YouTuber and streamer on the sticks, and one of my personal favorites, is the RodeyBros. While Cole doesn't consider himself a pro, he's still very good at the game and provides tons of helpful tips for improvement on his YouTube channel. While his aim is insane, his game sense is the reason to watch. All of the things he does, any console or controller player should be able to emulate with enough practice. Rodey also regularly plays with viewers in customs and creative matches. Finally, if there's any one single mouse and keyboard player that I recommend to controller players, it's the one and only SypherPK. While Sypher makes his fair share of insane plays that you or I can only dream of making, his style of play is generally slower, more defensive, and less aggressive than players like Ninja or Booga. This makes it easier to break down his plays into smaller pieces that are easier to digest and emulate for controller players. Hopefully this video has helped you learn a little bit about the process of learning from your favorite streamers and helping apply what you see into your own game. I'd like to do a few videos where I take clips from streamers and do VOD reviews, so let me know in the comments if that's something you'd like to see or any streamers that you would suggest. As always, thanks for stopping by.